Hi everyone, thanks for watching this video. So in today's presentation, I'm going to share with you the Men Dun Jia Luck Ushering for 2020 Mid-Autumn Festival. Before I begin, this is me. Actually, I was doing a class in Jakarta earlier this year on Feng Shui and face reading. So I want to take this opportunity to also wish everyone, and wish you and your family a very happy Mid-Autumn Festival. 中秋节快乐. Have you actually heard that Men Dun Jia Art of War is capable of creating instant gratifications? How? You see, here are the steps that if you come for my program, you will be able to learn them so that you can create more luck for yourself and in turn create more opportunities for you to improve on your quality of life. Alright, and of course one of the outcomes is to make more money, have a better career, perform well consistently in life. And we actually have this process and outcome so-called system. First of all, in terms of methodology, we will calculate auspicious Men Dun Jia direction based on the hourly chart via our software. We build energy. Of course, I will teach you how to build in the class. We will look for signs from heaven. So these are phenomena that were already documented in Qimeng Classic at least 1,000 years ago. And later on, we execute the task so that we can have upper hand in conquering the outcome. And the outcome is not just necessary wealth enhancement, but it could be your health enhancement, relationship enhancement, and etc. You ask, why is it so? Well, of course, I'm going to share with you something that you may not like to hear, is that Men Dun Jia is actually the orthodox art of secret manipulation. Manipulation of what? Not direct manipulation of people, but we do it in a very discreet and indirect manner via the manipulation of the qi, so that we all can get an unfair advantage, especially when we are dealing with an opponent. The opponent can be your customer, can be your spouse, can be your boss, can be your enemy, can be your landlord. Anybody. You design the outcome you want it to be. Alright? So you have this kind of, you make certain calculation, adopt the Men Dun Jia model, our Art of War model, to help you to succeed. Because you see, via Men Dun Jia, you can control the dimensions on the time. In terms of this selection, you can always choose a good timing, if it's allowed. If not, never mind. We still can make use of the good spatial consideration, because in the Men Dun Jia chart, there are actually 8 directions for you to consider. Almost every 2 hourly chart, there should be at least 1 to 2 auspicious direction for you to use. Even though that timing is bad for you. Say some people say that, hey, that day, the day clashes into my zodiac sign. Hey, that day the Tong Shu is 破日, is 蔽日, is a 微日, whatever. Don't worry, Men Dun Jia actually overrides and supersedes Tong Shu. And position means when you are there for the meeting or negotiation or presentation, you can put yourself in a good position and in a way let your opponent, if let's say your opponent today is your vendor coming from outside, stepping into your office, you already know which are the position that contains good Qimeng energy and which are not. You just quietly put him there, alright? Effectively, Men Dun Jia is a 3-dimensional luck creation tool. That's what I say. Because we have the heaven, the man, and the earth. 3 axes. 天时地利人和还有神助. 神助 means the help from the god and deity. So this is the most powerful part. Not just the deity, but the entire model. is very, very powerful for you to gain instant gratification. Some of the daily applications that I have used or my students have used, okay, not exhaustive, are negotiation with tough guy, okay, nasty guy, gangster. There is actually a formation to use also. Sales pitch to your investor, to your client. You are property agent, you are insurance agent. 奇门遁甲 is very good for you. Seek help from noble people. Seeking well, borrow money from bank, from friend. You can collect debt as well. You go for a job interview. Of course, today, this is so important. Examinations. I use this for my kids. Romance and dating. Let's say you like somebody, you hope that you can convert her to like you. 奇门遁甲 can create the influence. Escape from stalker. Having upper hand in court case, I will show you good examples, success cases from our students. Go for medical treatment so that you will meet a good doctor. Even that doctor, according to classic, according to our method, even the doctor is not the most experienced doctor, somehow he can treat you or she can treat you. Travel safely. I'll teach you how to travel safely, and debt recovery, and so on so forth. You see, in the ancient time, this is something that I will only mention in class. Is about the book of Geng, the evil Geng. So apart from what we have seen here, people in the ancient time actually used 奇门遁甲 to harm the enemy, to harm somebody, to force themselves on the woman, to actually create, even cause somebody to die, or even rob the money. So a lot of bad deeds are done using 奇门遁甲. And I'm going to teach you under the evil book of Geng, so that you know that by doing all this, in case you want to try, accidentally you do it, you're going to get very serious backlash. So I'm going to teach you so that you will not do it. Okay, is to create awareness. There's this evil book of Geng, and all the methods I'm going to decode for you, how they use it to kill people. Okay, indirectly, of course, not asking you to so stupid, take a knife and stab people directly. No. They do it in a very indirect and very evil way. Okay, and one of it is bearing the luo pan. So I'm going to teach you how you can use it to wish for good luck. You can do this almost on a daily basis after you learn 奇门遁甲. But of course, today, most of you here, you are laymen. You do not know how to use 奇门遁甲 properly. Never mind, just follow my steps. To seek blessing from the divine, to wish for good luck. You see, tomorrow is a full moon. Tomorrow, 1st October, is a full moon. And in terms of astrology, full moon means the moon is waxing. It symbolizes success. It symbolizes completion, because the moon now forms a circle. Alright? And therefore, we believe that your wish will come true much easier. But of course, you must make a wish, or the things that you wish for must be very reasonable. Okay, you don't wish for things that say, I want to become a multi-billionaire within this year. Of course, if you're already halfway there and your business is super big, possible. But of course, if not, then you may be disappointed, you see. So wish for something that is within achievable means. Alright, achievable means. Now, so I'm going to start sharing with you the steps. So this is the chart, and I'm going to make use of the timing between the evening timing between 9 to 11. It's called a high hour. So tomorrow, 1st October, is 中秋节, the 15th day of the lunar month. Okay, so there's this very good direction or sector to use, which is the east, the Zhen sector, because it contains 一丙丁, the qi, and it contains a very, very good door known as the grow door. Okay, so grow also is synonymous with money, synonymous with success. And ting is a very spiritual stem. And there are also other good deity like the earth. Number 2 here, you can don't care about this because this is meant for the feng shui date selection. The purple white star will teach you. And Tian Rui is also, you can don't worry about that, because as long as Qi Men is present coupled with a Feng Dun, it is already very, very powerful. Plus, tomorrow, the moon will be in the east. You can check. So that's the reason why I choose this timing. First thing first is in the night. Hopefully there's no rain during then, but it's a bit hard to say because of the very erratic weather nowadays, plus the hour chief is Ren. So if you wish to, you can observe the weather first. Nevertheless, the full moon is up there, and nighttime you can see the moon shining brightly, and the moon is also in the east direction, so it coincides with this Qi Men in the east. Very, very hard to come by. Now, step number 1, you can stay inside the house at the east sector, or you can of course go to your personal room, because you want to quietly do your meditation, you want to make your wish, say your prayer, seek blessing, you want to do it very, very privately. You can go to the room, but find the east sector of your room. I leave it to you. Okay, you can get your smartphone compass to help you. Then you just sit there. Otherwise, if you wish to go out for a walk, maybe you want to go out with your kids to carry the lantern, okay, or to 赏月, look at the moon, then you should step out of the house and face the east direction. The moon should be hanging up there, okay, within the 45-degree range, okay, of the east direction. So between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., which I deem as a better time frame, okay, although the entire high hour can be used, 9 to 11. If you cannot achieve 9 to 10, then you can also try to use between 10 to 11. Alright, you can sit in the east sector of the house or your room to do whatever wish making you have, or your meditation, or in fact, if you have an important email to send or a task to execute, you can also make leverage and make good use of this timing and the sector to send out email. If you wish to go outside and carry the lantern with your family, you can walk in the east direction. If not, just stay outside of your house. Say you stay in the level 10 of your condominium or HDB, you can just go down to the void deck and to make a wish or say a prayer. During prayer, just sincerely pray for better luck. Can be any kind of thing as long as it's within your achievable means, not unreasonable wishes. So number 5, when you are outside, especially if you are taking a walk, you should be able to see or feel the following Qi Men phenomenon. So all this has been documented in the Men Dun Jia classics since 1 to 2,000 years ago. So the phenomenon will not appear in this order. It appears in any order, but do look out for 2 ladies in green walking together. Animal, either dog or cat, run away in shock. In Singapore especially, I don't think you can see ox and horses or kangaroo, right? So if you are in Australia, maybe you can see your koala or your kangaroo running away in shock. Alright, but in Singapore context, we usually only see dog and cat. If you're in village, you can see other animals. Children in group, 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, but you will see children. There will be image of eagle, because I don't really expect you to see real eagle, but you will see image of eagle appearing, let's say for example, on the wall. It comes in the form of picture. It can be somebody wearing an eagle t-shirt or an eagle lantern even. Okay, and as you walk in this east-west axis, you will feel some breeze. Okay, because Feng Dun is present. And because most of you here are not trained yet in Men Dun Jia, so I mean, I will pardon you if you cannot see all of them. By right, based on experience, 100%, all the element, all the phenomenon will appear. Okay, between 9 to 11. But I will urge you to use 9 to 10 because this is usually the first half of the 时辰 of the Chinese hour. The energy are building up, so they are stronger. If you can see all, of course, you are very blessed. Otherwise, don't worry. You just see 1 or 2 is good enough. You are already in the right position, in the right direction. Okay? Now, so in terms of making a wish under the moon, I have finished that part. If you wish to quit this video, you can. Because for the next few slides, I'm going to talk about the what you're going to learn in this upcoming program in Men Dun Jia Art of War and Date Selection, and a bit of Fa Qi. You know, what you're going to learn. Why is it so so powerful? Take a look at our success stories, alright? So students, as usual, after they learn, some of them would like to try to buy 4D, although I don't really so-called advocate that, because sometimes you have to also rely on your personal wealth luck. And if you really think that your wealth luck, according to the 八字, is coming or is there already, well, no harm trying, because you never know. By combining with Qi, you can strike. Some of them even go to casino. Although now we can't really go, I mean, we can go casino, but it's not so safe yet during this period. But in the past, I personally go casino to test it out, the system. Okay? With relatively good result. But certain, I will teach you more in the class. Like what kind of games we play, baccarat. We may not play like roulette, all this thing, alright? Because we had to look at the odds. Succeed in job interview. So Mr. Wong Chi Kyong, one of my students, after learning, immediately he went to help a friend. So he teach him all the methods. Sorry, I had to blanco out this thing because these are some trade secrets. So he told him to wait and then build energy before entering the place, do all these things, see all the things. Then he got the job within 2 days, very fast. Men Dun Jia, use it properly, very, very fast. I'll teach you, alright? So especially during time like this, job interview technique is very, very important. For you to help your friend, to help yourself. And you can use it for like court disputes, insurance dispute, like Mr. Villat from Russia. He actually came all the way to learn this. He is already a practitioner, a master in his country. And he often shares with us in the closed door forum, okay, for the students, that how he has made use of Qi to successfully help his client to win in court cases, fighting for claims, disputes, etc. Alright? So this is another case that he posted this year. And I have also property agent students that use Qi to help the client to negotiate a good deal and even be successful in balloting. Alright, so by the time it was our turn, all 4 units were still available. He was able to get a good choice. Delighted that the Qi that I used in that morning turned to our favor at the right time. So I leave it to you to read the content. Mr. Rao from Philippines used this to help his client to get visa approval, even though he was worried about clashes. According to Tong Shu, that day clashed into the zodiac sign of the family, and the timing also a clash timing. So don't worry, you know, because Men Dun Jia is one of the highest level of so-called date selection system by itself. Alright, besides being a Qi Ji Bi Xiong system, means the art of war system. Alright, so it supersedes all the lower level so-called Tong Shu date selection. This was done by me, 2011. Okay, I started to teach Qi because of demand only in 2012. Because before that, Men Dun Jia was a very mystical subject. Not many people know how to teach, and it's not very popular yet. Okay, so I only use it to help my own client. To, like, for example, in this case, I help this guy to pitch to investor. So he doesn't really know about Men Dun Jia. He just follow what I say. 2 girls dressed in green just walked past Mr. Tim. He was sitting exactly opposite Grand Hyatt, because he's going into Grand Hyatt later. So I teach him how to build energy, how to see phenomenon. So meeting went well. I think it's a matter of how much the investor want to pump in. So pretty good result. Primary 1 balloting. You can use this to help your child to increase, I would say increase the chance to get a place in your favorite school. I even used this last year for my PSLE son. You know, After that, he got the result. He want to go to a relatively famous a neighborhood, a school in our neighborhood. But it was very competitive. So I used Men Dun Jia to help him to submit. All right. And of course, he went into the school that we wanted him to go. I have used this in 2013 for a university undergrad to pass his exams. So he was so interested that he wanted to attend the next Simon class. And a lot more lah. So the cases here are not exhaustive. A lot more. You can use this to go after a girl, a guy, but don't use it in the evil way, please. All right. So because there will be backlash, of course. But if you like a girl, you want to improve on your impression. Okay, on the girl's impression towards you, you can use Men Dun Jia as well. And I'm waiting for you to tell me your success cases. Some of our graduates, a quick one, March 2017 class, we have every class that we have students all over from the world flying in. Like Mr. Villard, okay, from Russia. We have, Suntoro, Charles, all these are from Indonesia. Okay. And we have Australian student here. We have Japanese student, Louis from Philippines. Okay, and a class of November 2017. We have even practitioners, famous practitioner from Singapore. Okay, so they came for my class. All right. November 2017 class. Normally on the third day, I will bring students down from my office, downstairs to build energy and see Men Dun Jia phenomenon appearing in front of them. Okay, so this is what I will do. March 2018 class. Okay, so we have Alina from Ukraine. So Alina is a Ziwei Dousu teacher, and from many are from overseas as well. We have a Thai masters from Bangkok, and we have a Romanian student here. Mr. Chu from Malaysia. This is Datuk from Brunei. We have students flying in from USA. Okay, so this was the last class. By right, we're supposed to run 2 classes per annum. But due to the COVID-19, we couldn't proceed with the April class this year. Okay, so in this coming November class, if you wish, please quickly sign up. So this was 2012 classes. This was the first class that I teach Men Dun Jia. I even went to Malaysia to teach. At that point in time, not many people was teaching in Malaysia, 2012. Okay, so I flew there based on a request. They organized a class for me to teach in Malaysia. All right. So Mr. Chu from Malaysia gave me, I mean, there are so many feedback forms, so I just picked one, Mr. Chu. So I'm very humbled by his feedback. So he said I'm the best in this region. Okay, thank you so much. So when is this class going to happen? 28 to 30 November 2020, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right. So what you're going to learn is Art of War, date selection, and Fa Qi Men. Lunch, course material provided, voice recording is allowed. Just a very broad overview why our Men Dun Jia is different, because we teach you how to use Qi in a 3D manner based on our model. How to calculate and foretell phenomenon. So this is the unique selling point. A lot of people, including the Thailand masters, they come to me for one thing. Okay, very first thing is foretell phenomenon. And it's already built into our software. We will give it to you, grant you the access. So we'll teach you how to use Qi Men as a date selection system for your feng shui. Let's say you learn Xuan Kong facing, you already learned 8 mention, Sun He, whatever. You need a date selection system. Qi Men is one of the highest level date selection system that you can deploy. Alright, because it has many formations, like the 9 escape formation. Say for example, you want to open a casino. So we'll teach you casino need to have certain Qi Men components there, so that you slaughter all the punters, So let's say you want to open a travel agency. So what are the achievement formation that you should have? You want to open an aquarium because you're in the fish farming business. Then you should make sure that they rain. I'll teach you how to predict rain, how to not usher the rain, but teach you when is a good timing that the rain will come, etc., etc. I'll show you many cases, and how to use magical qi by doing something. A simple chant, you are able to find parking lots, dissolve fish bone, score in the exam, ward off bad qi, and even ward off wild monkeys and the dogs. Alright, and many real life case studies to examine. Along the way, since so many years ago, I've been collecting real case study like this case. This very famous Hong Kong Feng Shui master was buried alive when he brought the client to his China cemetery park. So he was buried by the landslide on that day. Why? Qi will tell you. Okay, I'll show you the chart. Very serious violation. And this is Wang Yongqing, the late richest tycoon in Taiwan. His grave has problem. Okay, his burial timing has problem. According to Qi, we will discuss about him. And our Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong called for 2 times by-election, but all lost to opposition. Why? Qi will tell you why. Alright, then we'll teach you how to see rain will come, heavy downpour will come. Like this was in 2013. What happened? Why there was like a flooding all over Singapore? We look at all the transportation accidents, including, this show Sally. Okay, what happened? Why all these planes crashes? Can we see anything from Qi or not? Yes, definitely. There is a consistent pattern. So therefore, I'll teach you how to avoid traveling during those timing, because it is very fatal. And also, opening timing is wrong for this Gem shopping center in the west. So many things happen because wrong opening timing. I will show you the Qi. And more recently, we have this God of Fortune temple. We call it the Sembawang God of Wealth temple. Was on fire, no? Of course, the deities will not burn, but suddenly it got on fire. And why? Can we see anything telltale sign from the Men Dun Jia chart or not? Likewise, there was this recent case where the entire aircon duct fell onto the audiences during the ghost month. Okay, at this position. So 2 injured after ventilation duct falls from the cinema hall next hall ceiling in next shopping mall. Scary, isn't it? According to the news reporting, this is the Men Dun Jia chart. And what can we deduce from there? It is a very glaring Men Dun Jia chart that tell you this timing, don't do anything, stay at home. Alright? To facilitate and shorten your learning curve, of course, I will grant access to all the students, okay, a web-based Men Dun Jia software. One click, you can see all the analysis and phenomenon all out there for you. So you can open this up in your tablet. It can be in your iPhone, Android phone, doesn't matter. PC, you can access anytime, anywhere, from any machine because it is web-based. Alright, pop-up box with analysis and phenomenon for you. After class support, I believe in closed guidance, so we do have Facebook closed group discussion forum. Anything you're not sure, post it up there. Let's say you're not comfortable, you got something very personal, email me personally. Okay, I will guide you. Of course, you can come back for free revision. Voice recording allowed. Of course, video recording is not allowed. Web-based software technical support by engineer 24/7. For course fee and details, email us at academy@destinyasia.com.sg. Mr. Lester Tan is my program manager, so he will reply you any questions that you have. So remember, if you are really keen, do join us ASAP, because we can only take in so many students due to the safe distancing measure, due to the current COVID-19 situation. We can only accept Singaporean student at this stage. Having said that, we also have to keep to a certain class size so that there is a safe distancing measure in place. Alright, so we already left with not many seats. Normally our class is 19, we can cater up to 19, but because of safe distancing, we're going to cut it to half the size. So now we already left with just 2 or 3, but of course if there's overwhelming response, then we'll open up in we'll rent somewhere else in a bigger seminar room, hopefully in NUSS, National University Student Society seminar room, all right, in so-called Suntec City, because I'm a member, I'm a graduate of NUS. Before before I leave, I would just want to say that if Zhuge can do it, definitely you can, you know, especially borrowing the eastern wind, you will be able to see it. My Men Dun Jia quote of the day to you: all of us, we want to be peace-loving, but we want to be combat-ready. And if anybody come and antagonize us, of course, we will not want to straight away punch you back, but we want to protect ourselves, you see. Main thing, to defend ourselves. And we are like the stealth bomber, you know. We are like the very high-tech stealth bomber. We secretly execute, manipulate the qi so that we protect ourselves. When we are up, you will be down. Thank you very much for watching this.